Good evening, everybody. VUTV Weather Director Mason Gleva here with an update on sort of a tricky weekend forecast here. Today, though, we made it to 63 degrees above average again. We'll continue that through Friday. Average high in the mid-50s. We made it to the low 60s here. Record high was 72. We didn't get anywhere near that, but we'll be in the 60s or near 60 degrees every day through Friday. We have a couple more warm days like I was talking about. Rain chances begin tomorrow night. We get a lull during the day Friday, and then rain comes back into the forecast with our next system late in the day Saturday. First snowflakes of the year possible by Sunday. I know you've probably seen it on social media. There was also a chief meteorologist in South Bend who is saying you won't see snowfall maps for me, and he had highs near 50 degrees Sunday and Monday, and then he had to change his highs to 15 degrees cooler than what he had. So do yourself a favor, see the difference, change the channel there for snowflakes of the year and accumulating snow becoming a little more likely for our lake effect areas Sunday into Monday. Made it to the low 60s area-wide, a little cooler up in Benton Harbor and Michigan City, holding on to the upper 50s. 63 again was our high here in Valpo, 64 in Gary, 64 degrees out in Romeoville. Currently, though, sunset about 3 hours ago. Thank you, daylight savings. Everybody in the mid-40s, 45 in Valpo and in Rensselaer. Upper 30s in Lansing and Michigan City at 39 degrees, 50 degrees right now in Benton Harbor. We're going to continue to cool into the low 30s for lows tonight. Winds, if you've been outside this evening, they've calmed down a lot. Instead of sustained winds being near 20 miles an hour with gusts over 30, we have winds maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour. In most areas, winds are calm. Went ahead, fast forward to Saturday, because that's really when the interesting weather gets in here. So here's noon Saturday. If you're going to the Notre Dame Navy game, I think tailgating is dry, might be a little gloomy. Can't rule out an isolated sprinkle or two, but I think during the day Saturday, we are dry. As we get closer to kickoff, here's 9 o'clock, so we're probably nearing halftime there in South Bend. Widespread rain, probably heavy at times, and you can already see the pinks and even some blues on here. Things begin to change over to that wintry mix as temperatures crash into the upper 30s. It's going to be kind of miserable if you're going to the game in South Bend Saturday night. After midnight, especially along and north of 94, you're probably going to change over to snow in areas that have the heavier rainfall rates and the colder air filtering in. Not thinking a lot of that's going to accumulate at least locally, but if it comes down fast and hard enough, don't be shocked if there's a bit of slush on the ground when you wake up Sunday morning. Here's 10 o'clock Sunday. We get the north winds. That begins to set up lake effect. Where this band sets up is really going to dictate where the accumulating snow is. And then if we have a north wind like this is trying to suggest, this isn't going to wobble a whole lot. Sure, it wobbles a little bit, but it's nothing like going from South Bend to Gary back over to South Bend again. It's tending to favor LaPorte, Porter, and Lake counties here in Indiana. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Not going to throw snowfall totals out here because it's lake effect. It can and will change. Here's Monday evening, lake effect snow in the typical northwest flow areas. It is wrapping up here in Valpo, and then it's gone by Tuesday morning. So here's where we're currently thinking that accumulating snow would stick. If you're in this navy blue area, your odds are higher that you're probably going to at least see some snow stick to the ground. Areas in this lighter blue, it's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it. Again, I'm not going to throw snowfall amounts out yet. It's lake effect snow. We're about 4 or 5 days out at this point. Things can and will change. So be sure to check back with us here in the coming days as we continue to keep an eye on that. Again, mostly clear tonight, falling to right around freezing, 33 for the low here in Valpo. Winds becoming calm like they are right now. Tomorrow, topping out in the upper 50s near 60 degrees. Again, not as breezy tomorrow as it was today. A mix of sun and clouds. 7-day forecast again. An active stretch starts Friday. Again, Friday during the day will be dry. Most of the day Saturday will be dry until probably late afternoon. And then Sunday and Monday are the days we're going to watch for the potential for our first accumulating snow of the year. Highs only in the mid-30s, and then we will warm up by midweek next week.